Good morning. It is day 108 on the Appalachian Trail. It is muggy. It rained last night, so things wet. The bugs are already out. I'm expected to do, I was going to do 9.7. I looked at the map and it ends with a climb at the end. It wasn't a big climb, but I was like, I'll just go the 8 point something today because that 1 mile isn't providing too much value. But my wife's coming in. It is our anniversary today. We've been married for 27 years. I did not hesitate. I was looking around. I know it's 27. I think, yes, 27. But let me tell you, we got married June 21st, 1997. It was in Colorado at Purgatory Ski Area on the longest day. And we went on a river trip down the Animas, which means the River of Lost Souls. So our time together as a married couple started at Purgatory on the longest day, going down the River of Lost Souls. So if we can make it 27 years, we can make it another 27 and even further. So this goes out to you, Elaine. Love you, and I'll see you tonight. And yeah, but anyhow, this today, just yesterday, it kind of beat me up. I'll tell you a little bit about that. It was really hot. The climbs, they weren't crazy bad, but they were enough. At 14 miles, I stopped, took out my sleeping pad, and took a rest for about an hour and decided to go the next 7 or 8. So I did 21 plus yesterday. But in doing so, that was rough on my feet. It was very rocky the second half of the day. Now I'm going through a cornfield for the first mile, and then I'll climb up to a ridge for the remainder of the day. But it shouldn't be too bad. Somebody, the shuttle driver from yesterday, she told me that I was through the rough part of Massachusetts, and which is good because there's still 70 miles to go. And she said even Mount Greylock is just a long climb. It's not a hard climb, but I'll see it when we get there. So anyhow, this is the start of the day. I'll probably turn it around so you can see the cornfield that I'm walking alongside. But here we go. They say that the corn has to be knee-high by the 4th of July. And I think we're pretty close to there. Maybe some in the middle is even taller. So I say that because I have a Midwestern wife. Well, kind of, she's more city than country. Anyhow, we'll move along, see what we can see. I went up to Lazy River. Reminds me of Huckleberry Finn. Lazy River next to a cornfield. I don't know if you can see, but the mountains behind us are all covered in haze. And I'm sorry, I sometimes move too quickly, but back there, covered in haze, and I can feel it. It's just super muggy. Not very warm yet, maybe 75, but I think I think we're in for some heat. We'll see what happens. This is a first. It says, do not eat, no coma. Fish, frogs, and turtles from this river contaminated with PCBs. This is from the Housatonic River, which I guess that lazy river was the Housatonic. It just seems to get smaller and smaller further I go north. But that's, yeah, there was a guy yesterday telling me that he pulled a perch out of a river yesterday and ate it all up, and I'm very curious now if this is where he pulled it out of, because the trail goes right by it. So hopefully he didn't, but, or maybe it was a fish story. I don't know, but yeah. Now I think I go up here and go left. Continue to head north. I don't know, it's really hard to give perspective, but that is haze, fog, whatever, lifting from the trees. And I just came out into this field and it's just getting worse with the heat. And that's only been the last 10 minutes. Crazy. As I pass that tree back there in front of this cornfield, I felt like Morgan Freeman from Shawshank Redemption. Just this sweltering hot day. Hopefully I find the money under the tree. But, oh well, maybe not. All right, so I'm about halfway done with my day at 4+ miles, and it's pretty much downhill from here. This is our view looking south, I believe. I believe that we're looking at, you know what? I'm gonna move over here. I think over there is what I did yesterday. Mount Race might be over, maybe, I'm gonna try to point. Mount Race, and Mount Everett. Look at my finger shaking. Anyhow, or something like that. But yeah, so about 4 miles to go, and then I get to clean up and then do my YouTube videos in an air-conditioned room. And yeah, and then I will take my wife out to a dinner. So there we have it. A couple more miles to go. Few, 4. Kind of bouncing down this trail. One thing I've been thinking about with this heat is conservation of energy, because I feel like today I bounced out of the gates knowing I only had 8 something miles. Went a little hard and felt a little woozy, and have been trying to recover since. Fortunately, I was hiking with a couple and they were going a little slower than I normally go, so that helped me kind of stay within myself as far as energy. But trying to keep my fluids up. This day is hot, but in the woods it's kind of stagnant. There was a little breeze earlier ago, but it was pretty stagnant. So I have about less than a mile to go before I get picked up. So I'm gonna say some final words in when I get to the area whoops, sorry, where I'll get picked up. So see you soon.